Okay, so now we identified our zones on the monthly and weekly time frame, as well as our trend lines on the monthly and weekly time frame. We'll go down to the daily time frame and then do the exact same thing. We'll identify our zones on the daily time frame and then our trend lines on the daily time frame. So there are not any apparent trend lines on the daily time frame. The weekly trend line already covers, because the only most apparent daily trend line we have is this, but that is already perfectly in line with our weekly trend line. So, well, let's still draw it. The reason being that once I go down to the 4-hour time frame, my weekly trend lines will disappear. My weekly and monthly trend lines will disappear because they don't have such relevance on such small time frames. But my daily time frame will remain relevant. Let me give an example. Oh, it's still there. I need to change my settings. It's supposed to show up on the hours. Okay, so now let's identify our zones, since we've already identified our trend lines. So we have a daily zone here. Where else can we see our daily zones? We have a daily zone here. Okay, so that's it for daily zones. So now the next thing for us to do is to identify our trend origin, which is the cocoa of what we're doing today. Now let us identify our trend origin. We have a daily zone here. We have a daily zone here. So our trend origin, what is the trend origin? The trend origin is the point where the trend begins, as the name implies. The trend origin is a point that signifies the beginning of the trend. But to put it in a little bit more details, the trend origin signifies the point where price switches from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, or from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. That is to say, the trend origin is the point at which price changes from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, or from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. Now, if we were to take this point now, we can see that price is clearly coming. Let me go up to the weekly time frame to make it a little bit more clear instead of zooming in and zooming out. So taking it from the weekly time frame, we can see that. Oh wow. No. Weekly time frame is too far out.